American, so, I don't really care. By the way, you can check all the references at louderwithcrowder.com. This guy, who we traded Brittany Griner for, found guilty of conspiring to sell millions of dollars worth of weapons to a terrorist organization based in Colombia. So to give you an idea, we're not just talking about a few handguns, a few Saturday night specials. We're talking about a guy who sold 800 surface-to-air missiles, 30,000 AK-47s, 10 million rounds of ammo, 5 tons of C4, airplanes with grenade launchers.
What? 5 tons seems like a bit of overkill.
He was also, did you know this? Comment below. Did you know he was also a gun runner for Al-Qaeda and the Taliban?
Oh, geez. Okay.
He supplied arms to warlords in the Central African Republic, the Democratic Republic of Congo. By the way, that movie sucked. Sudan, Libya. I almost said Sudan because that's how someone. Sudan. And by the way, when asked about supplying both sides of the Angolan civil war, this is what this guy said: "If I didn't do it, someone else will." So before we move on to anything else, gun control is dead.
Yeah.
It's done. It's done. Okay, can we agree on that? This is it. You cannot release this guy for a WNBA player who was breaking the laws of Russia, mind you.
Right.
Just to be clear, I think it's a stupid law, but you also have to understand that not every place is the United States. So we are going to release a man who has killed, we can't even number the amount of people, DEA agents, police, that have been killed in the drug war and the people who he supplied, while we arrest Americans in some states for having more than 10 rounds.
Yeah.
And the gun control argument is done. The idea, when we say, hey, hold on a second, if you ban guns, the criminals are still going to be able to get it illegally. Why? Because of this guy who you gave to Russia as a gift with a bow.
Right. So right now, if the DEA busts a straw purchaser who's gone out and sold 100 handguns on the streets, they would have a press conference, they would have the mayor, they would have everybody there front and center. Look at the job that we've done. You just released a guy who would do that before breakfast. It's not even close to how many... How many anti-aircraft pieces? It's not like 1 or 2. 1 or 2 is
let me try. All around
800 surface-to-air missiles
and 30,000 AK-47s. Or to the Colombian drug lords, they call them party favors.
You get nervous if one of those surface-to-air missiles go missing. It's 709. It's like the FBI with the Dr. Nasser thing. It's like 799 more. It's that nervous level.
Yes, it's not a mundane detail.
Oh, jeez.
So this is wherever you line it. I think, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think most Americans didn't want Brittany Griner in a Russian prison. Right? Wanted her back. I think that's most Americans. And don't be gaslit, because right now they're going to try and say, oh, conservatives they're just mad about this because she's lesbian, she's a lesbian black WNBA player. No. I mean, it doesn't help.
She is immediately cut by her WNBA team, who now has to honor her contract. We're like, oh, great.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Gosh. We have to start canvassing the stands again. Let's send out the open mic barkers. You want to watch WNBA game? No, I don't. Why? Because I have anything else to do. So I think most Americans, and you can hit the like button or hit share because the YouTube algorithm wants to tell you that we are all dead right now. And of course, Kari Lake is coming on. So there's someone sitting there with the ban button at YouTube going, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think you're glad that she's out of prison. Think it was a bad swap because this government is completely inept.
How about this? If we trade Fauci for her, I'm fine with that. He goes to the Russian gulag, she comes back to the United States. That's a deal, right?
Yes.
You take that deal?
Yes, put him in a flea cage helmet.
There you go. They've got fleas there.
Yeah.
I can make it happen.
I mean, I assume so.